Let's see if that will work. But we should be back live. We're at a lower quality, different frame rate. It's still CPU usage is down, but we still should be pretty straight, man. Shouts out to everybody. Let's switch over here. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. I feel like what's missing is just like a record here. This is like the back area looking nice. It doesn't look nice. Let's put this right here. Let's do this.
Let's hold this the whole time.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Did it.
I could put a plan up there, but you know. All right, let's see if Instagram is working. It probably isn't because
it hates us.
It hates us. Yeah. That doesn't make any sense why it's not working.
Yeah, haven't seen y'all yet. I see Palmer. Well, a video he posted.
What's up? I love having Google Assistant. Send them right to my Google Assistant, and then they are super confused. Like people calling me from all these different phone numbers and stuff.
Is that what you
without
been doing?
texting me? No, it's like why? Oh, I don't have your phone number. Text me for. It's also 9 o'clock. Text me.
Yeah.
Text me. But yeah. What's going on, everybody? Let me pull up the chat room, which I thought I had up, but I don't.
Yeah, Weatherman Dan, we do have a list.
Let's do this.
And welcome.
I can put that list on the screen.
We don't
and
need
actually
to. They
just
can go
a
get it
second.
themselves.
Oh, they can go look at it themselves. Yeah, that
Use
is
your
right.
eyeballs.
Yeah.
That is right. I can click this button here, have the computer explode, go back to browser, have it explode a little bit more, drop a bunch of frames, woo! Have the encoder go crazy. Are we visually? Are we choppy or no? Is that just on our end over here?
We're choppy.
Oh yeah.
Chop, chop, chop.
Okay. Let's switch back over here.
Somebody get me an axe.
Okay, so the list is on the screen.
What's up, bro? You guys should make a basement Japanese theme and add LED like street signs and cherry blossom trees. That'd be kind of dope.
Yeah.
You said that you should make a basement Japanese theme and add LED signs like street signs and cherry blossom trees.
Oh, Instagram is experiencing issues with live streaming. You can still go directly from the app. While we're seeing everybody in version effective. I'm not even using Restore. But hey, what are we go on Instagram the first time.
Like legitimately.
And then they're like, well, when you're about to stream, it's not gonna work. Fuck out of here. It's like, of course it would do that. Yep. Yeah, watch out. We're doing iframes for a second. Why is it keyframe interval? Check your encode. It's just batting. What's going on with the encoder?
The keyframe interval is 2 seconds.
Yeah, why? Yeah, no, we are pixelated. I don't know why. This one, I don't feel like we are. We are moving like 8 bits per second.
Why just move really slowly? Who's Little Man? October. You're not new here. This is Mr. Altismo.
Whoa. This is the list here. So we got I Hate Ralph would be first. Then we got Ferraz. Then Gone Wallace. Gone Wallace and 2, but we're gonna only listen to 1, which is gonna be the first one. And then we got BBS4 and Mando from 116 Factory. Then we got Versace Sensei, Weatherman Dan, then I Hate Ralph. You guys can also go to this website, which is nero.fan, /Q&A, or wherever you went to submit, and you can look at the list yourself.
With your eyes.
With your eyes.
The sound is choppy.
Uh-oh.
It is.
It's not choppy, it's the bit rate. The bit depth.
Yeah.
How can
I
we
wonder
fix
if it's that other...
No, I mean, I can get rid of it. So let's get rid of it. Let's see what happens. You just close. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. I don't think so. If I close these, I'll bring all your docs back.
It's so angry.
Yeah. No, it's OBS. I gotta roll back this update. It's OBS, man.
It is trash.
Oh, also, Ralph would like their second song played instead of the first one because they sent a second.
Well, he should have figured that out when he decided to upload.
Yeah.
Where did he send that second one at?
All the way to the bottom.
Oh. Okay.
Why is it Bob's Burgers and Family Guy? The
I-
butt.
It seems like I don't know. I mean, I've been out a couple weeks, but it seems like Ralph's been kind of going the same direction as JVS is. Yeah. It's like, hey, here's the name of a show and music that's vaguely related to it. But we'll see what happens.
Change your encoder back to quality.
Okay.
That did nothing. Beautiful.
What about to the audio, though?
How's the audio?
Let's see. And
It sounds fine.
Yeah.
so let's get to the part wherever it actually we hit the update button on it.
Yeah, why are we streaming out at that when I have it
Set to
3500?
35.
Yeah.
I don't think it fucking cares.
No, I don't know what it's doing.
Yeah, I don't think it knows what it's doing. We can't get it. We set it to 5K, and it doesn't do 5K. It does like 6K. And then when we set to 35, it does 5K.
Yeah, it's going to crash, though. I don't know what's going on with this thing, man. 35 out. Let me switch back to software real quick just to, like, completely blow. Hey, guys, bear with us. Yeah, hang out for a second. We might get booted real quick.
Oh, God.
I'm switching things around to see if we can fix, like, the choppiness.
Mustafa, you submitted this morning, actually.
Yeah, he submitted it to the old platform.
Somehow.
I think he probably has it bookmarked or something.
Mustafa, do you have it bookmarked? What you got? Tell us.
If anything, go to the website and submit to the new thing so we can have you in there, and then we'll have you go. What time did you submit?
Early.
At 5:11 in the morning.
5:11. I think that would have beat out Ralph.
Yeah.
I think it would have beat him out. So,
because I don't have times for submissions on my end.
yeah.
I'm just a viewer.
Yeah, I don't think this has anything to do with encoders and stuff.
Oh.
Because I just switched encoders and yeah.
It was so obviously the case last time. I wonder why it's so obviously not the case this time. Encoder very fast, ultra fast, lowest quality, super fast.
Let's try this.
Let's try it.
Just
What
for
the
sake.
Why the fuck not?
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah.
It's not changing anything.
We're gonna be pixels.
Well, meanwhile, people can throw out how they've been, what they're getting into in the chat room. We can respond. Yeah, we can respond while I am figuring this out over here.
It's gonna sound like a dumb question, but do you have to hit apply instead of OK whenever you change those settings?
I think OK. Apply just does it while you're still in the settings window. OK closes the settings window.
Okay.
Science.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not. It's
so
not any of this
angry.
stuff that I'm doing right now.
Go back to general real quick.
General.
Yeah. Update channel stable. Latest stable release default. What is?
Yeah, that's when it asks for an update. So I could go to beta and get and download the beta version, but that could be like crashing and stuff. All right, let's switch here. Let's go here.
Oh. Don't have any options for that. Okay.
Let's go audio. It said it was bitrate. Oh, this is fine.
Yeah, everything should be good.
Disable this.
Should we set our meters to nice sample peak, or maybe we want like a K12 perhaps?
As long as it tickles the red.
Okay. I think we're just going to do it how we do it today, man.
It's going to be crunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I almost want to unplug and plug back in this
It's
cable.
all of it.
Some sort of weird order of operations nonsense.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, is this one choppy?
It looks to be rolling smoother than the main cam.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I say that. Look at it
I
side
mean,
by side.
I would say look on there and see, because this could be lying to us.
Yeah.
It's so far behind.
Oh, best say Ralph actually wrote back, I wrote songs based vaguely on TV shows because the Misfits wrote songs about horror movies. That's how I got the ideas for my songs.
Oh.
Fair. But still the same route as JV. A little bit.
He just wrote songs about anime.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with anime.
Yep. You might throw in a keyword every once in a while. Let me wave my hand, see if it looks any better on here.
Well, I just switched the camera back.
Okay.
Yeah, do that again. Okay. Now-
Yep, it's skipping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's on this end as well.
Yep.
It's on. Yeah, is it on? So it's just that camera, because this is like better. It's just it's. Let me. I could do that. I could end the stream and put the frame rate back.
That key interval is crazy.
Can you Google that? Because it's like just below 2. All right. Did you Mustafa? Did Mustafa resubmit?
There's still 8 in the queue, so there's been no new submissions.
Okay.
Well, unless hold on, let me refresh it just in case. Here we go.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, just 8 still.
Okay. All right. Well, Mustafa, send it to the new platform now so that we can see you in there if you can. If not, then later on, because we're dealing with all this choppiness and all this OBS stuff, I will go pull it up because, the computer will explode if I start trying to load all of that stuff. But I guess let's get into it, man.
Is it time?
Yeah, shouts out to everybody who is joining us.
Yeah.
If you guys are hanging out with us in Twitch, make sure you guys like and subscribe if you're not, and follow. If you have Amazon Prime, please use that to subscribe to us. It does go to support the stream. If you're on YouTube and you do have a Twitch and you have Amazon Prime, please go over to Twitch and give us a subscribe. That does help support the channel. It helps pay for the Wi-Fi.
Which may or may not be a good thing.
Yeah, well, we're not even using it right now. I'm using my faster Wi-Fi than that Wi-Fi that the subscriptions help pay for. But the Wi-Fi is not the issue. It's I need to roll back this update. I hate how it's like so inconsistent.
What's up, Whiskey?
Whiskey Way's hanging out. Wow.
Yeah, hanging out. Long time no see, man.
Yep, I actually messaged him the other day.
Yeah.
OBS.
How you doing?
OBS is selling the stream very hardly.
Very hard. Very handily.
Oh, yeah, Mustafa, we got you.
All right, let's switch over here and let's see what we're working with. I'm gonna hit mute on these other browsers and stuff, and we're gonna get into this stuff, man. What are we expecting good today?
I'd like so.
Oh, there's Mustafa. All right, so we're gonna start with Mustafa.
Last Mustafa song we got was pretty good.
It was. I should randomize. I should start with Mustafa and then randomize the rest of the list just
to make them suffer.
Yeah, just for the hell of it.
For kicks.
Yeah, but
we could bracket tournament them against each other for reasons.
Might as well.
We can do that now.
Yep. I mean, heck, we have Ferris, we have Weatherman Dan in here.
Justin says, man, she knew her left from her right, and she said my dick was small.
Wow.
No.
What? How did that conversation happen? Did you came up to her on some red pill stuff and was like, hey, listen here, young lady, I'll tell you what, my dick is really big, and you don't know your left from right, so you need to listen to what I say, young lady.
Andrew, let's see.
Is that what happened?
Is that how it went down?
All right, stop scrolling down. Play this now. All right, Mustafa.
Nandrum, I'm not seeing you, bud.
Oh, I thought it was going to play. It just said, fuck
It
you.
just
and just like
said-
kicked us out.
It's like, nah.
They got to work this out.
All right, yeah, this platform is glitchy.
Okay.
What is it doing? It's just like it's randomizing everything.
Maybe we should just hit random
like,
until we get Mustafa.
Yeah, I just spin the. I don't even know what's going on. Whatever. We're just gonna.
Can they see this?
Yeah, they can see everything I'll do. I'll just spin the wheel. No, spin the wheel until we land on Mustafa. Oh!
Spin it again.
Spin it again.
We're gonna be here all night.
Yep.
Nope.
Spin it again.
No, gotta spin it again.
Somebody call the Nero people.
I'm
Right. Yeah.
Why can't I? Jesus. It's literally landing in the same area over and over again. Okay, whatever, man.
We tried.
What am I? Open queue. Let me scroll to what I want to listen to. Okay, I'm clicking on it. It has so many glitches. Click play.
And it loads
Somebody
else's
completely different.
Good Lord.
Oh.
This is so y'all know. Okay,
We're just moving
gonna do this.
backwards.
Yeah, we're just gonna do this.
Yep.
I'm gonna just
Well, we tried.
skip through this way.
Oh, this
Or
stream
I wonder if it. No, it didn't put it there. We're just gonna skip through this way, and then I'm gonna just go back to one, and then we're just gonna start from there. All right.
I love how it's the last one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. Mustafa sent over a track called "Glory." Let's check it out.
Yes.
Is this even it? Watch this be like Ferris song.
Mustafa, if this is your track, please say so in the comments now.
And our stream is laggy, so he'll find out in 5 minutes.
Yeah. No sound. Hold on.
Why is this?
There's
So-
sound.
Well, there's voice. I did cut on Twitch and came back.
My friends keep telling me,
Okay, good.
dog, you need to get sleep.
His name is Todd.
But I don't wanna close my eyes because I'm afraid that I'll forget
Okay.
the words in my mind that put chills in my spine. And why would I waste my time and consume my conscience with nothing? Don't wanna do anything. Don't wanna do anything but love you. I don't wanna hear everything. I don't wanna close my eyes because I'm afraid.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that was Mustafa there with the track called Glory. What are you guys feeling? Also, Weatherman Dan, I have not listened to your entire set that you did. How do I can't mark this as done.
Bracket them now.
So once you hit the next, then it says that it's done, or at least that's what it looks like on my end.
No,
so
we're
broken.
going backwards.
Yeah.
So
We're
broken.
just going backwards.
And then Nandrum, to answer your question, we did get your song. I see it now.
I am about to bracket everybody though.
Just so we can select through them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, what do y'all feel about the song?
Generally, I like it. I think there were a couple performance issues that kind of crept up there, like not like a voice crack, but kind of like there were some uncomfy notes.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, I liked it. Like it was a good vibe.
Are we skipping to the next person?
Well, that one we should be taking out anyways. That Bob's Burgers one, he didn't want it played.
Can we? It looks broken to me. I thought it was a fun song. I think that it needed more vocal stuff. Oh, are you really bracketing? Okay.
Oh yeah.
It needed more vocal stuff. In fact, there was a point in the beginning of the first verse where he sang something, and then there was like another sound that kind of added like a to it. Jammy. And it happened right when he hit a certain note, and I was like, that's what it needed. It almost sounded like a reverse when you take a vocal and you reverse it in, and it's got like a kind of thing to it. It had that kind of sound to it, and so I feel like the song needed to this is so fucking bonkers.
Should be Ferris then. Yeah, it should be Ferris and straight down after that.
So I think that in terms of like what it needs is just more layers. If you say that it needs to be like a little bit more comfortable in terms of performance, that could be something too. But I think it just needs to be built a little bit. And then two, I think it needed like a little bit of EQ warmth. Because the song itself was like really big, and then there was like a little bit of a mid-range cut, and it just kind of made the vocals sound slightly out of place to the rest of the song. That's what I have to say. What do you think there, Bracket Master?
No, I think it's hard.
Did we?
All right.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, 'cause we're only doing the first one by Gone Walls. Okay, never mind. Cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say.
Fun song.
Yeah.
It's different for him, and I
different
like this.
for him.
I like this different
Yeah.
way he's like doing like experimenting things instead of saying like I didn't know his name was Todd. That blew me away. Blew my mind.
We only ever know him as Mustafa.
Yeah, so his name is Todd Herbert
Todd.
Mustafa.
Yeah. October, did you get my song? Okay, went through. Never mind. Excellent. And then to answer your question for the second time, I am Mr. Altissimo. Yes, one of the mods and resident saxophone player.
There you go.
Yeah, to answer that question.
All right, let's get this bracket set up so you guys can see it.
We're bracketing nobody against nobody.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, we only got like 6 songs, so we'll bracket these against each other and
All
see,
right.
see who has the song of the night.
I'll go into mod view and put up polls every time.
I know, it's, you know, it's biased. It's based off of us as judges. Fuck everybody else.
Yep.
Y'all get to vote during March Madness. This is the time when we get to vote.
Yeah. This is June Madness. This is Men's Mental Health Month.
No, this is OBS is fucking up, so we want to just we want to do it the easy way.
And Google.
Yeah.
Everything that could possibly, and Instagram.
Yeah, everything is going wrong. Instagram's not working. Nothing's working. We go viral on Instagram. I think we're sitting at almost 500,000 views, 40-something thousand likes, 50-something thousand shares.
Yep.
Nice.
More shares
over
than
200,
likes.
200 and something comments, and we can't go live on Instagram.
Nope.
So talk about capitalizing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good times, man. Good times. But yeah, Mustafa, that was pretty good, man. Nothing's happening, Justin. We just listened to Mustafa's song, and now we have a tournament bracket set up
for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did we get October's song? Oh well, maybe he said no.
October. What did you submit as? Because I don't believe I saw your name unless it's under a different
I wonder
name.
if new submit. Oh, new submit. Oh, there it is. Low light.
Oh.
We're putting him in a bracket by himself.
You win.
Never mind, we got you.
You win.
We got you in there. So we still got. Let me put this on put this in a better part of the screen,
Justin.
so you guys can see the full bracket. This is what we're doing tonight, just because we're gonna see who's winner song of the night. You guys win absolutely nothing, but respect and honor.
So far, October is going to go all the way.
It looks on his side,
On his side.
untouched, uncontested.
Sure, fuck it. Yeah, that's right, Dan. You tell him.
That's how we feel right now.
Yep. We're going to do it live.
Yep.
All right, so let's start. So what do we? So it was Mustafa was the first one,
correct?
And we have Mustafa going against I Hate Ralph. Any predictions on who you guys? I'm gonna just do this.
I'm gonna go with Mustafa.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know I could do this. What?
My God.
Mike.
Let's see if his back sent. Now it's
Happy
not sending.
Pride Month bracket.
No, this is the Jimmy. It's the Jimmy. So I'm gonna just. How do you do this? What do you do?
You still have to make the song go.
How?
Guys,
first time using this.
We're new here. We never streamed before.
Oh, I didn't start the tournament.
Oh, start this tournament.
How?
Also, deleted the tournament.
All right, whatever.
And new tournament.
Yep.
No, it should. Okay. Did I make the name too long so that it like
It doesn't know what to do.
yeah. Now it's like super confused.
Yeah,
All
Nero
right,
is
there we
glitchy.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very like this is very glitchy.
I want it to be good. I
Me
really
too.
do.
We might have to switch from this. I didn't know it was this glitchy.
Yeah.
I hear there's another one, so we could check that other one out. But
based on
do
everything
that
I've
too.
learned, I'm gonna just build a new one.
that might take forevs.
Yeah, it might.
Let me.
that's
oh
the
wait, no.
one. Yeah.
No, get out of here.
I think you might be able to just click on it from what it looks like.
I might be able to. Let's see. Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
look at us learning.
Yes.
My God.
All right.
All
Now.
Now you can't do anything except close it and delete everything.
Well, I think because it's missing, because there's all blank spots.
It's missing everybody.
Yeah. So either make it a shorter tournament. Because what is this?
That's so whack.
2, 4,
That
6,
is
8,
whack.
9.
It's an 8. We'd have to do an 8.
Yeah. Yeah, if we do an 8-person and then take out Mustafa because we've already listened to Mustafa, then we could do 8 people and then hopefully it.
But I want to pit Mustafa against Ralph.
What if I just do this?
We could do it in our heads.
Could I do this?
No,
you can't.
Can you put it on the other side over by October?
My God. All right.
It doesn't matter now.
It's a draft. Can
It's
I
a
right
draft.
click it? It doesn't save
This
anything.
is truly fuck it. We're
It just
doing it
glitched
live.
out. Yeah, it just glitched.
Which,
All
by
right.
the way, is a bingo card.
All right. This is
which one?
completely.
Sorry.
This is
Fuck it,
completely
we're doing it
out of-
live.
Oh yeah.
All right. So we're gonna say we're done with this.
And we're going to delete Ralph.
No, we actually got to do Ralph. So he has this track called "Peter Was a Family Guy."
When you do that, it's going to load somebody else's song.
Yep.
I don't know
Nero.
how you even make, like I know how to code better than this. Like it's like Jesus Christ. It's a simple script.
It is. It should just have a music player right there and just play.
Yeah, that's really like this is really not great.
Some dude that's a programmer is like, no, you're supposed to click the other thing.
Probably, but this is user experience.
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yep.
This is
Yep.
not great.
Yep.
We're
No.
going to probably have to switch back because this is terrible.
I'm gonna have to download this one.
All right, this is SoundCloud now. It just takes us to the page, so
Oh.
should be fine. Yeah, that's the cool thing. I don't have to have like 12 pages open at once.
It is good.
Yeah.
So now if it'll ever load is the other question. Why is it? Okay, I was about to say, why does it say it's like 56 minutes long? That would be insane.
Ralph sits up the song that's 56.
Peter was at the club, drinking with all the guys. Peter drove home drunk. Peter crashed his car. Peter was a very guy.
This really does sound like hair metal at the beginning of like metal.
I don't know about metal. Punk.
What
Yeah,
is it?
punk.
Misfit, punk era.
Misfits.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I said hair metal, like hair,
Yeah.
whatever. Hair.
They weren't hair.
Yeah, well, I mean, so Ralph did say he was inspired by the Misfits because they did a lot of like horror movie versions of this.
So
Yeah, I mean, I hear the.
so he's doing Adult Swim versions.
Yeah.
He's doing Josie and the Pussycats.
I mean, yeah. I feel like he's finally found his lane. I feel like this is what matches his like kind of gross vocally production.
Yeah, what audience is this for? Is it for the 60-year-olds? 50? No, because 70s
But
or
this sounds
50 now.
coming back.
Yeah, the
so-
people from the 70s are in their 50s. Can you imagine Ralph doing a show? All 50-year-old dudes
Yep.
riding Harley Davidson, well, the old Harleys,
Yeah.
with the old school helmet.
Indie
That's a
rock
leather
kids.
strap.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they
But
got
I
and their
mean-
tattoos are fading, but also stretching.
Yeah.
And they're all like leathery.
It's like that eagle looks like a vulture, my dude.
Because they hang out at the beach all the time,
Yep.
so their skin is
With their overweight wives.
wives.
on the back of their
Fat, something fat bottom jeans, man.
It's the golden era, man. Good times, man. I can tell you about all these benders I went on.
His car, Peter was a very guy.
Girl had like the fattest titties.
Peter was at the club, drinking with all the guys. Peter drove home drunk. Peter crashed his car. Peter was a very guy. Peter was a very guy. Peter was a very guy. Peter was a very guy.
Got some crystal meth. I figured we could do it together as father and son. I don't know about that. Tell you what, I'll get us started. That feels better. You sure that stuff is okay?
Did you play all the
The guys who
instruments?
made it are dead. Why is there no hole in this wall?
Peter was at the
Did you clear this sample?
with all the guys. Peter drove home drunk. Peter crashed his car. Peter was a very guy.
That's Ralph doing Peter Griffin impressions. Thanks for the following, Henry 1933.
Honestly, it's not bad for what
that, yeah.
what it's going for. It's not bad at all, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like I could also hear it in one more spot as well.
Where?
In skateboarding video games.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
like
with
all-
the new skate. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And the new Tony Hawk that's not coming out. Yeah. What about the that taxi game?
The taxi game.
Which a Crazy Taxi?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see that,
I can see
Crazy
that.
Taxi,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, it was like Peter crashing his car is in the song, so yeah, 1,000%. But good luck clearing the whole Peter Griffin samples in the song.
It doesn't matter. If he gets sued, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
that
means
means
you're
he
doing
made it.
something right.
Means he made it. And maybe him and Seth MacFarlane, that's his name,
Yep.
can be friends afterwards.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, hey, we won't sue you if you let us use this in our show royalty free.
Yeah, royalty free.
Yeah, and then it's like, boom, now you have a trade-off, and you can be like, I'm a family man.
I almost spat that whiskey out, and I'm like, nope, not gonna waste
Please,
that.
not on your computer. And
No,
everything.
best or not any of the gear.
Absolutely.
All of the computers.
Absolutely insane. Okay. I feel like the computer has kind of stabilized a little bit, or maybe I
Yes
just
and
don't.
no.
I just
Yeah.
don't
Yes
care
and no.
anymore. It's just loading random things on the screen.
Nandrum says, I see this in Animal Crossing.
Yeah?
Whoa.
Whoa, if that's correct, that's like 9 minutes behind.
Oh, yeah, it's very far behind.
Yeah.
Woo, boy.
Yeah, we are laggy.
What? Who was up next? Wasn't it like, I forgot. Well, it's weird.
Yeah.
Everything's weird. Because it's randomizing the cube, but then not randomizing it.
Well, it wouldn't have re-randomized mine, I don't think.
You know what?
Oh, no, it didn't.
It did? All right.
I thought it was Wallace. Gone Wallace.
Yeah, one of the Wallace ones.
Gone Wallace.
Yeah, either
All right.
Allie's Bed or X.
We're gonna do. Did he leave a love letter with anything? No. So
No.
let's do Allie's Bed.
Oh, wait, no, it was for us. That's who was.
Oh, it was Faraz.
Oh, yeah.
Who
Faraz.
I
Fed
he's
off.
not
Oh no, I
here.
think it is back in order, in a weird way. It's just the first song is wrong,
Oh,
Yeah.
but so when I hit play, it just plays a random like it's selected because I think they're like fourth, whoever BBS made. But are they even here?
I haven't seen them
Yeah.
unless they're under a different name. That's the other
Ross
thing.
isn't here,
Is
but I'm
Faraz
pulling
here?
a card.
Yeah.
All
I'm
right.
pulling a card.
We're collectively pulling
We're
cards.
we're
for
just
Ferris.
doing this how the other review streams are, where there's no rhyme or reason for anything.
Yep.
Tonight is the night that we just push through.
Yeah, there's no rhyme or any reason for anything. We're just doing this how if you went to another review stream. I guess not. I don't know. I don't watch the other review streams. I don't know anymore. I can't talk shit.
I hate Ralph. Thank you guys for playing the song. I'll be back with another song about a show. Any ideas for what show I should talk about next?
Severance.
Futurama.
Supernatural.
Severance would be good.
What is it called? Grey's Anatomy. Throw something really weird in the mix.
House.
House, yeah.
I could see this in-house. I couldn't
Yeah.
see like this type of music in Severance, but it would be interesting.
It would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Stay a while and listen.
Stay a while and listen.
All right.
And speaking of interesting, what's our boy Ferris up to?
I guess we'll check this out. This is called My Fish. What?
It is in all caps.
And he says, hey, I missed you guys. He's lying because he would have been here if he did.
Yeah.
He said, how's
Aw.
I'm just playing. He said, how's everything? I haven't tuned in for a while because I've been in a bit of a creative slump. That doesn't mean you can't tune in and hang out with your guy,
Yeah.
especially if you missed this. But,
Yeah.
you know, I'm going to let you tell this lie.
Yeah.
All right. He says he's been in a creative slump with his solo work, but he thought it would be cool if he shares some new band stuff.
Cool.
We make alt pop fused with all sorts of different genres, all in
Okay.
Arabic. Hope you love it. Well, like it. I'm sure we'll like it. This is going to be interesting. I'm also very fluent in Arabic, as of 15 seconds ago. So this will be something that's really close and dear to my heart.
This is some Matrix I know kung fu shit.
Yep.
Well, you know, why not, right? Why not? So
Yeah.
it says click anywhere to open. Okay, This is going to be like a literal penis on the screen, isn't it?
This is gonna
Let's
be-
see.
Like, I'm
this is
scared to do this.
1,000% a virus.
Yeah. Click anywhere to open.
Oh.
Oh, no, it's an actual song. Okay.
Hmm.
So
See.
that says,
Men's
good
Health
day, brothers. Okay.
Month. Consult Q&A mental health.
Yes.
Listen to that panning.
That's cool.
With
You know what's bothering me already? That the piano isn't a full range piano.
It's
a
scooped
full
in the
frequencies.
mids.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's making this sound too thin. Like everything just sounds too thin. And I'm like, if this was a full song, it would just like you would feel warm. Like right now, it feels more like.
I think they're trying to sound like a specific sound. Particularly, I'm thinking like the Katamari soundtrack, which kind of has the same kind of piano on it.
Yeah.
And the way that they're doing the vocals is very, very like on point with that. So I think they might be trying to chase something.
But there's nothing filling the low end. Even the bass isn't filling the low end.
Let's hear it. I want to see if they do another layer of something.
Because that drop should have been full.
Like
yeah, it should have been full, but it's missing.
Fuck, now it's bothering me. Thanks.
Because this is almost like hyper pop.
Yeah. J-pop.
Yeah.
I think it's just playing a loop.
Yeah, that could be it too.
It's just playing a loop.
Excellent.
I'm noticing the entire mix is missing in that range, though.
Yeah. Like there's nothing there at all.
Right. So I think it's a mixing issue, not an overall, like a mastering level mixing issue, not a...
Like there is stuff mixed like this though. It's just I don't particularly like those. They leave a lot to be desired.
Right.
It's great music. I just wish it had full range.
Right.
Yeah.
I think even the Katamari soundtrack, like it was done on purpose, but it wasn't as severe. As soon as I started hearing it, I was like, "Ooh, yeah, that's pretty." But also, I think it's an across the board issue. I think it's all the frequencies in a particular range. It'd be interesting to, I don't know. I feel like the mix itself still needs work because, like, the fact that you point out the low end, but then the low end wasn't necessarily like steady throughout. Like some of the bass did kind of certain notes kind of went like that. So I'm thinking that they might just not be mixing on like an optimal setup. That's my thought, and that would be get it mixed.
Yeah, that night. I think if it's a new band thing, they might just be working on that as well. Still, it could be.
Could be in the recording process still. It's a super fun song.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Super fun song. I actually have a soft spot for that kind of music because I played a fuckload of Katamari. And I fucking love Katamari. And this could definitely go on the Katamari soundtrack because of how fun it is. So that's my thoughts on it. It's nice to hear Ferris.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've talked.
I said words
and said stuff because I was just, that's everything I say. I just feel like give it full dynamic range.
Yeah.
With all, especially the key. Like I feel like if he just did the keys, you would be okay.
Just filling in
like
that
make the
frequency
keys
range.
take the full dynamic range.
Yeah.
Like because the bass is in a good spot, and I think it won't clash with when them hitting those low notes. So just don't EQ the piano
into shit.
Yeah, like if there's an EQ sweep or a high pass filter on the piano, take it off. And I like where it's going, man. I really enjoy that kind of like that is really nice sounding music, and I can hear it getting synced anywhere.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's literally what I said. Whatever Nandrew was saying in the chat room.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure he's not like saying terrible things in another language.
He's possibly, saying these things, but when we did the As John Q, everybody just thought I would say some crazy stuff, which is interesting to me. Do I ever say anything crazy?
Well,
that's the wildest thing. I don't, it's interesting what this chat thinks of me. To think I just sit here and say crazy stuff all the time.
Let me just pull up this video that's got 50,000 views.
Nothing I said
200,000 views on it.
Nothing I said in that video was crazy.
That's true.
But yeah, that's all. That's really what I got to say about the song. So shouts out to Ferris. He's not here, and he's not here even though he says he misses us.
And he's too busy because he's in a slump.
Yeah. Why is this up?
Let's see.
Oh my god.
Cool.
This song is fire as fuck, though. Mr. Altisman, can you steal the song for me? No, I don't have access to it.
Yeah, it's through their website thingy. So.
Tee-hee.
Otherwise, I would.
I could get it, but
we all could get it.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I have a way to get it, but I wouldn't want to do that.
All right, up next we got somebody named Gone Wallace, who I do not believe is in the chat room. Should we skip him?
We haven't seen him?
Today is Wednesday. It's a full moon.
I haven't seen
strawberry
anybody
moon.
I haven't seen him either.
I mean, he's gone. It's in his name. How meta is that?
Meta may be, however, the rules they're not being followed.
All right, I mean, if anything, if he pops in, we'll come back to him. Gone Wallace, if you're in the chat room, make some noise or something so we can listen to you. Other than that, Versace Sensei is here, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Bing bong. Today marks the 2nd year anniversary of this song, so why not play it? Cheers. P.S. My mixing and layering definitely got better. It's really dope that you can hear that now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that sarcastically. I know people are going to be like, John's a fucking asshole. No.
What's really great is that you don't suck anymore.
Yeah, no, it is a thing because, in the beginning, like, you don't hear it. And you're like, man, my shit's fire, bro.
Yep.
Fire.
And then you come back to it and you're like,
yeah, so that's hearing your own progression is pretty cool. Like, that obviously means you're progressing. You can pat yourself on the back. But let's listen to this one. It's called Get To It. Get on.
Andrew. I'm gonna allow it, Andrew.
I didn't even see. Oh, Jesus.
It actually got blocked.
Yeah.
Oh, in a different language?
No, he said something else.
Okay. All right, let's check this out. It's called Get To It, Versace Sensei. Back when he was
young
into Samurai Champloo, it sounds.
Yeah. He's so mad that he didn't show up.
I'm getting to the dough.
Night and day. This is a cool beat, though.
I hear the whole background.
Yep.
I'm hitting all these hoes. I'm hitting all these hoes. Okay. I get into the dough.
Cool beat.
Yep.
I got the cash flow.
He just sounds like.
I'm not a fan of what he did on the beat.
I'm hitting all these hoes.
All I hear is. There's so much high end.
Yep.
It's my time to shine. I'm ready to ride. Live by the gun because I'm ready.
And the reverb never decays. So that's
The dill Yes.
This is supposed to be one of those. Little shorty said, "What's up?" It's supposed to be like that West Coast.
I flip it, I stack it to the ceiling. What you wanna do?
All my bees on the East Coast.
Baby, come make big pimpin'. Breaking bread with Italians. Shrimp skimpy on the plate. Audio dope in the kitchen. You know what's on the way.
That was all.
Chichi whipping, yeah. Get into the pesos.
This is what?
So you
A
gotta
year old? 2 years old?
2 years old. It's the anniversary, man.
Yeah. Wasn't good enough.
Anniversary listen.
Cajun in the cut. I got 2 hoes in the tub. With the small hullabaloo. Let's just run it up.
Yeah. The both times it's done that, it's hit my ear not the right way.
I'm hitting all these hoes. I'm hitting all these hoes. I get into the door.
You should have just said it.
Like he could have said.
You should have just said it, man.
Yeah, just said it once and then just do an echo or something.
Yeah, he could have said, "I'm getting to these hoes, getting money stacked, bro. Like getting money, something, and then boom, and then I'm getting to these hoes, something, and you know, like something that people can repeat, like getting to these hoes. That's like monotony.
Yep.
Monotonous. But again, this is 2 years old.
Yep.
Nothing we say is going to change
Yeah,
anything.
what a long way this artist has come.
I mean, we got another minute left.
Yeah.
You want to try to get through the hoes.
Let's just count how many times he uses this
For-
rhythmic device.
Yeah, for every time he says hose, take a drink.
Shoo! Try it out. Let's try it out.
I'm drunk.
I can't
Don't
keep
even
up.
put the cup down.
And I'm drunk.
Watching cartoons, not knowing life would pass so soon. Fast forward to 20 years later, standing on couches.
Auto-tune's completely out of key.
Yep.
From soul stackers and bad bitches around, they ain't average. No flying and finessing, ain't no stressing. My presence is a present, just to kick it is a blessing. Just to kick it is a blessing.
Justin asks, if he's got two hoes in the hot tub, do the hoes know which one is his left and his right?
So that's a trick question, Justin, because this is Men's Mental Health Month. He knows which side they're on, but they don't.
There you go.
Hey, you know what I love about that is that people actually caught it. Where I said, like, you know, guys, it's something I've like noticed over my entire life. You know, you ever been riding in a car with somebody, you just like make a right, make a left right here, and they're just like
pull one of these,
and then they start, and then they turn, and you're like, wait, make a right, like, what are you doing? And then it's like, oh shit. And then, you know, as it goes on, you're like, wait, you really have a hard time. And like, it's like they don't know it. They just have a hard time, like, remembering it quickly. Like, they have to use a cheat code. And I'm like, oh, this is so interesting. I'm like, because usually driving is like, you know, left, right, usually. I assume because in my life I do. So this is very ignorant and biased of me saying this, because this
you don't
is my,
know over there.
This is my life. In my life, I know. But I'm ambidextrous. So I know, you know what I'm saying? It's like I know I can throw it my left. I can throw it my left. I can throw it my right. So like for me, it's like it clicks quicker. So I'm like, okay, it's biased because I don't know. So I'm like, okay, I thought it was normal where it was just like people would be like, Pledge of Allegiance, like for real, like for real, like Pledge of Allegiance, you know, doing all that. And I was like, yo, like. I was like, just you don't think like what hand I write with, and like
That's
instantly,
true.
like
That's
or
true.
you'd be like, what hand I throw with, like I throw it my left.
It's the pressure of the moment.
The arm you move, I throw it my left, so I go I go left. I throw it my right, so I go right.
Yep, I salute with it. No, I'm just kidding. That is a joke.
I don't know, man. People don't know how to take jokes anymore. They find a way to be offended.
For context.
They struggle. They struggle really hard to be offended.
For context and legal reasons, that was a joke.
Yeah, they struggle really hard to be offended nowadays.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's fun. I think it's pressure, especially if you're driving If you're driving, you're like, make a left here. Like, a left.
I get the anxiety with driving and stuff. Actually, I don't. But I will say I get it. I don't get it. I will say I get it. But but it's whatever. It's like just drive like you're already dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. Just walk through life like you're already dead, and then nothing. You won't have anxiety.
Stop caring about all the little things.
No, it ain't even caring. It's just like I'm already dead. If I died, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it.
Valid.
And anxiety for the fear of death kind of goes away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless you're in a situation where it's something you can do something about it.
So, and speaking of which, this is Men's Mental Health Month.
I'm dead inside.
I'm already dead inside.
But say, respect me like that's why the merch says, respect me like I'm dead.
Yep. You get
Justin says, "Oh, I thought you said Weast."
But to your point though, like whenever I'm on any highway and there's an exit that goes off to the left, that throws me for a loop because like 99% of them are always
on the right.
go on the right, and it's like the sign that's on the left side of the highway says,
"Oh
hey,
God,
go
what
for your
side
left."
is the left
It's
side?
like, what is this?
What I hate about those is like the sign is usually half a mile before it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like
You
half
have
a
to
mile
go
before
across
it.
8
And you're-
lanes of
yeah,
traffic.
and you're used to like, okay, the exit is going to be on the right, and you don't fully read the sign because you're going 115, and so you're like exit 88, and you're like getting over to the right, and then you're like, oh shit, it's over
Wait
here
a
to the
minute.
left.
Hold on, everybody.
Yeah. Now you got to slow down, curve, speed up, curve, slow down, and then you get over, and then the ramp goes like this, and then you got to merge to the far right of wherever you get back on. It's crazy.
Oh, I'm glad y'all are catching up with that just now. Good Lord.
Oh, our delay is
The chat is like 9 minutes behind.
Yeah.
Oh
Our
yeah,
delays
yeah,
are
it's
atrocious.
It's
Yeah.
funny.
And it's crazy because it's like we're not even. I don't know what it's coming from, but maybe whatever.
We should.
Everything is just terrible.
Everything is fucked.
There will be no reels from this stream.
No.
The stream will just fade into obscurity like all 700 of the other ones have. We've probably done like 400, 300 episodes, maybe?
You do.
No,
yeah.
how many do we do a year? 30?
We do about 50.
Yeah.
Because we do one a week.
Mhm.
And then we've done this for 5 years.
Yeah, about 50, 52.
So we're
So-
on 4.5 years. So
Yeah.
we've done
So more
200 and
2 to 250?
250.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
There's so much funny stuff that's happened over the
Mhm.
years.
And there's so much stuff that y'all have missed because y'all aren't here.
Or, yeah.
Like us using
essentially.
this stupid
Yeah.
ass. I can't with this app anymore.
Yeah, we gotta-
we're
we
gonna
gotta-
figure out something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there's another one. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah.
If anybody's in the chat room and y'all know of another one, just throw the name of it in the chat room and we can see what it's looking like. John's knees are way too shiny for the stream. Are they, Dan? Well, let's listen to this track by Weatherman Dan, which is up next in the queue, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
He says, new official version of this John, you may steal. Well, with this new app, I don't think I can.
Oh.
Let's see.
I can.
Ha!
Oh, you watched me do it live. Actually, you didn't, but because it was blocked by
Mossad van outside the studio. Whiskey.
All right, let's listen to this. It's called Not the Same, featuring BBG host.
Baby Ghost.
Baby go. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Whew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Baby Ghost.
Maybe you should put a period or a dash after BB,
Or maybe he should just change his name to BB No Money.
or actually spell ghost the correct way.
Yeah, it's a lot when you add the
Like
E.
BBG Gasaste. BB Haste.
It's like BBQ but
Yeah.
wrong.
It's BB Haste or BB Gelste.
Ghost.
He needs to put an accent mark on the E. I don't know, man. I always talk about all these SoundCloud names, and it's like, man, like I didn't KWN. I didn't know that was short for K1. I was like Quan, but
Yeah,
Which
that
actually
one I
makes
wouldn't
sense.
yeah, whatever. All right, let's listen to this.
Habibi, no.
I guess we're not the same anymore.
Okay.
Listen to that reverb.
I guess we're not the same.
Which one's
I
the
guess
ghost?
we're not the same anymore. Ooh, guess we're not the same.
And you come.
Oh,
That's
it
why
is?
you
It
kill
is?
the king.
No, okay. I thought somebody said it's BBG Haste. Habibi Haste.
Yeah, because Baby Ghost was on the 7-Day album that I'm also featured on.
I could have put this in my jungle.
Mix 4. It's literally the same thing plus this.
I love this spacey reverb.
I don't think I had this to put it in my mix.
I guess we're not the same anymore. I guess we're not the same. I guess we're not the same anymore. Ooh, guess we're not the same.
Weatherman Daniela.
I guess we're not
Shout out to all my Habibis.
I guess we're not the same.
Habibi Ghost.
I guess we're not the same anymore. Ooh, guess we're not the same.
But different. Is that Eduardo? No, I think he updated it. Is that you, Eduardo? I can never remember his updated name.
Gomu, oh dear.
Yeah, we not the same. I've been changed, could never be my twin. You was spreading me so thin, on the fence could let you in. Could've given you my limbs, should've listened to my friends. Gave all I could give, try to tell me how to live. Shit, but we done now. I never been so up. Got this Porsche up in my cup, just called the Uber Black. Finna pop my back, waist like a white
Yes,
horse.
Daniel,
10
we
toes,
are.
Never go. Kick you out the door with your dumb ass. My keys, nigga, run that. Finna fuck my hall pass. You mad, nigga?
How are you, man?
Fuck, getting my lip back. Success, yeah, that's my
Hey.
get back. Superstar on the track, superstar on the map. You would always held me back. You the little guy in the trap. You the little guy in the trap. Guess we not the same.
Oh my God, man.
Yeah, I've been changed. We could never be the same. You could never be my twin. I could never let you in. Guess we not the same. Yeah, I've been changed.
I guess we're not the same anymore. I guess we're not the same. I guess we're not the same anymore. Ooh, guess we're not the same. I guess we're not the same anymore.
I love that, and I need that in my life.
All right, that was the weatherman, Sir Dan.
Mm-hmm.
The weather god right there with that track called Not the Same featuring Baby Gaste and Justice.
And just ice.
Justice. And Jesusist. All right.
Okay.
See ya.
No
Eduardo.
notes.
Just finished moving into my new apartment today. I'm about to start a new school on Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Who is that?
That's
Eduardo.
Eduardo.
Oh, why did you change his name?
He changed it like forever ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's how I remember that it's him.
Well, what are you doing in school? Congrats on that. Congrats on moving into the new apartment.
Yeah.
What are you going to school for?
And while we wait on that, and Andrew, just make sure you have the crab shampoo just in case.
October gave that an 8.5 out of 10. Why is that?
Articulate.
That's
Articulate.
That's a crime.
One thing I will talk about is I feel like the master or whatever the limiter on the master is kind of holding it back.
Yes.
And it feels like it got really quiet. Like it should have been louder.
Yeah.
Like overall, like it feels kind of clamped down. Everything is at a nice volume, mix wise. Everything is nice, but I feel like the master is what's lacking. But I'll let Alex talk on that because I don't know anything.
No, I mean you're right. It's just clamping in general. It's more of the output limiter is just kind of slammed. I think a little bit. I think the attempt to make it louder made it actually like more crushed. And I think you could open up on that and just let it exist as louder. One thing that I've noticed in messing with stuff is that sometimes if you put a limiter on the master channel of Pro Tools, even if you don't set it to anything, it gets more crushed. If you just let Pro Tools like do its built-in soft clipping or whatever it has on its master channel, you can push it way harder, like decibels harder.
Wait, you saying don't put the limiter plugin on the master?
Yeah.
And just let Pro Tools
the
do
output do its crushing thing on when it's compiling the ones and zeros.
But if you still are hitting a red, that's what you're saying?
So
or like don't red line.
No, you can red line. What's interesting is
on the master and Pro Tools?
You can red line on the master Pro Tools because the master Pro Tools is running at 64-bit. What you can't do is you can't red line on any aux feeding into the master and Pro Tools.
Okay.
And so if you just feed things properly but loud into the master, it will actually handle them to an extent before it starts clipping. And
so you won't get any digital. So the master is 64-bit even if you run your session at 24-bit?
24-bit, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So
didn't know that.
Yeah, its indication of clipping is just a pretending that it's 24-bit, but the master can easily handle it. The clipping will come from when you convert the track. If you actually send it out to a converter, where a converter can only handle the best ones can handle 32-bit non-float, and so that's where you would clip. But because you're not actually turning this into any kind of an output, you are just bouncing ones and zeros. It'll just be loud.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. It makes sense.
Let's see.
Guardo says he's going for airplane mechanic. That's cool. He can do all the TikToks where he tells Lord of the Rings lore.
Yes.
Mixed with airplane mechanic stuff. I love that dude.
I love that everybody knows that dude.
Yes.
And then I'm like, that's actually Lord of the Rings lore, like for real.
Yes. Like the deep lore.
Yeah, for real. It's like the books.
Yes.
For real. So good.
October came back and said that it was repetitive, kind of. Only flaw for him. Beat-wise, you know. And then apparently Weatherman Dan replied and said that he's never listened to a 4-minute song, and it shows.
And October says, true, to be honest. That's a good exchange right there.
That was, that's a good informative
if anything,
exchange.
Dan, I'm curious, and is this planning to be a single or part of another EP/album?
You're going to ask Dan?
I am going to ask him that question.
You already know the answer.
You know this is a 13-tape album.
Yeah.
Well, no,
I was going to say a 45-song album.
So that's the reason why I ask it, because it could be like one of those pieces that are just kind of chill, relax, and the next piece in the context of the album is that kind of.
Are we talking about the same Dan?
Releasing
a single?
I wish that in what Dan would do.
Wait, you wish Dan would do something?
I would wish, and I wish this for him. I wish that Dan would make long fades that also have long fade-ins, so he has kind of a John Q mixtape style album where it just is one song leaving and another song coming in. But he has to learn how to make crossfades and do time matching and all that shit.
Dan can DJ.
Prove it.
No, he can't. He has a YouTube.
Prove it.
He has a YouTube video of him DJing. Yes.
You should make an entire album that sounds like a mixtape. Then
I mean,
I would buy the shit out of that.
When you talk to Dan, Dan has these grand ideas for and it's stuff like that.
But
where
he's
it's
just
like videos and stuff.
I know.
But he's like, no, it's like he just wants to do it right.
But he doesn't know his left from his right,
no.
So that's the problem.
He wants to do it right, and there's no compromise.
Yeah.
And I understand that.
Okay, I get it.
I understand that. But saying that release a single, you know that is against his religion.
Well, he's released singles. I have it on my phone.
What did he do with them? He released them in distaste for everything else.
In spite.
Yes. He was just like, I hate this. Don't listen to it.
Let's see.
Album coming soon. This is a throwaway.
Single.
And he demeans it at every single point of every single aspect
Only
of
listen
whatever
to
he's
this
doing.
when it's on a full
Single.
album.
Yeah, if you're about to like do something you fully regret and you want to have a soundtrack for regret, listen to this song. That's what Dan does with his singles.
Actually, no, to be fair, though, I think, and I could be wrong, he used this single, Are You All Right, as a kind of
Thank you, Whiskey.
prelude to I don't care what anyone says about you, you're all right. So literally, I think he's done it in a narrative sense like that.
Wait, so you're talking about the album he released for the actual album, like the pre-album for the album? Or the song that didn't make the tape because he was like, oh, it doesn't really feel like it should make the tape, so I'm going to release this song, and then a week later, I'm releasing 2 albums.
To be honest with the grand scheme of things, I don't know. I mean, because I've only got... That's all from 2023 to 2025. That's all I've got so far. Because otherwise, the other stuff I have of him is him and Mastodon together.
Which, by the way, is a really famous metal band. I don't know why an artist would
That
name
too.
himself after a metal band.
And that was back in 2020. But what I'm saying is he used that single as a narrative to go into the album that was.
So he released it 2 days before the album came out, and that's.
Thank you for following.
I mean, I guess it's technically still a single.
Maybe. I'm not entirely sure the
It
exact date.
It is technically still a single, but he didn't move it as if it was a single or whatever because Dan doesn't do it. It has to be albums or nothing.
Dan, tell us. I'm begging for your response at this point.
Nandrum says QB like he wants to do it right, but he's left you in the past. Okay.
Wow.
Puns.
All right. I see y'all. See y'all, Big Daddy. Okay. But yeah, that's probably going on his new album.
I can dig it.
That's going to have a concept. The artwork's going to be fire. Like everything's going to be dope. Like the artwork for his previous albums looks like if you did a vinyl collection, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Like, and you get it. Dan is an artist through and through.
He is.
Through and through.
He
like
is.
in all aspects of artistry, he is. But it's like, man,
the one thing he's lacking in his artistry is the understanding of singles. And
I think with Dan, you know, sometimes, and you know, I get this way. I feel like everybody gets this way. Like you gotta sometimes let people in who kind of normalize you, who normalize you a little bit to get out of your ways. Who will argue with you?
Technically, that's what a producer does.
Yeah, who will kind of like argue with you until you see the point. Like, who has the time to argue with you to where you'll be like, okay, I see your point. Let's try it.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Yeah, because if for people who don't know, dealing with artists, sometimes artists who are really like 10 toes down in what they are going to do because they're like, this is going to work for me. This is how I want to do it. You can't tell me any different. If you're like, well, I have a great idea and I have it all thought out. If you like go and debate, it's not even a debate because really they're just going to ask you questions and be like, tell me how it will work because I've thought completely about what I'm going to do.
Right.
You can't just be like, do this. And then, you know, so usually when you have that, you got to talk to them. Yeah, you got to kind of present your case.
Yep.
And that's them being who they are by making you present the case. And maybe they'll take it. And, of course, they're not going to be like, well, some of them might be upset. And you got to know who you're dealing with. But, of course, they'll take it and be like, shit, this person told me this. And the shit makes sense. So I did it. And it worked. And cool. And then that way you help them. And then they'll kind of see a lot of value in you and stuff like that. But
work wives are a real thing.
Yeah. That's what Nandrum's saying. Work wives are a real thing.
Yep.
If you have a partner with a job, they cheating. I know because I'm the guy they're cheating with. Oh, yeah.
Profound.
Well, Nandrum, here's some sage advice for you. Don't eat where you shit.
I know a lot of girls with work wives.
That's like the new thing, right?
I mean, girls just want to be gay. Let me stop.
It's
That's
no,
gonna be
it's true.
That's real clear. This whole stream
Let's
is
shut
like,
that down real quick.
It's June. You're good.
Some live moderation right now. And
Yeah. No. It's a joke. Oh,
Yes.
Stop trying to be angry.
for legal reasons, that was a joke.
So I gotta. I'm like teaching myself to stay away from that because it's just like, man, I gotta keep it private. Don't come around me private because it's gonna be like a man. It's weird. That's why everybody's like, man, you need to bring a camera around when you talk. I'm like, hell no. Are you out of your mind?
That's not how the song goes.
Yeah,
No.
the phones already record everything we say.
Yeah,
That's
I
true.
moonlight as a comedian. I can't.
Yeah.
The comedian joke will only go so far.
We only say outrageous stuff
How
on
is it
Wednesday nights.
How is it a joke if you don't do stand-up comedy? And then I have to go do stand-up to be like, yeah, you see?
No,
You see?
you're like, no, I'm on a stream.
You
And everyone
see?
goes, oh, okay.
This guy stinks. It's a joke. I don't clap good.
No, well, supposedly, there's memes about it, but supposedly the work wife and work husband, it ain't about, all it is about sexual tension. Yeah, it's not about actually acting on the tension. It's about sexual tension, which is the whole thing. The whole idea of it is dumb. The reason why the idea of it is dumb is because if y'all had privacy in your relationship, that wouldn't even get a name because
That's true.
Real people flirt.
Constantly.
People flirt
All the time. It's good for you, actually.
It keeps you. It kind of keeps you grounded. People flirt. People going to do whatever, and they may not even know they're flirting. Somebody talks to them and they're flirting back, and they're like, "Oh, okay, thank you so much." They're not going to act on it. You got to trust and just all of that stuff like that. But what do I know? I mean, I don't know anything.
What is sexual tension?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, Justin, go ahead
Anything.
and type that into a private browser for you real quick there.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything.
Crowbot asking us questions?
Yeah, that's not how this works.
That's not how this works.
That's not how the song goes.
I'm gonna stop talking. But you said.
But you said to get into sexual tension with everyone.
Oh my god.
You said it's okay that I take all this dick at work because it helps me flirt.
All I've done is flirt with everybody.
Literally not what I said. It's okay. It's all right.
No.
It's all right. Who we got next though?
We already had Ralph. We already had Glory.
All right, so we're getting into
late
Nandrum.
stage.
Nandram.
Nandram.
Yep, Nandrum in October.
Nandram. And so let me put this on the screen so everybody can read what I'm reading. How about that? How about that?
What about that?
All right, let's see if it pops up correctly.
Jesus, Nandrum.
All right, what does he say? Haven't made a fun hip-hop track in a minute. Me and Gabe got Omnisphere, so we used it on this. The song is about clapping 50-year-old women and talk about brands. I don't own any. I don't own along with money. I don't have what?
Nandrum, who hurt you?
See, did I read
He's
this
a
wrong?
motherfucking lyrical wordsmith.
Did I read this wrong? So everybody always think I can't read, but
Let's
I'm
see.
literally reading what people are writing me.
Let's see. Me and Gabe got Omnisphere, so we used it on this. The song is about clapping 50-year-old women and talked about brands I don't own along with money I don't have. No, you said that right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brands I
Oh,
don't
talk
own
about-
along with. Okay, there's supposed to be a comma.
Not even an Oxford one.
Yeah.
Just a
No.
regular comma.
Yeah.
Brands I don't own along with no. See, I'm trying to read it correctly.
Yeah.
It's like talk about and I talk about brands I don't own along with the money I don't have.
Semicolon, period. Done.
And so my brain is like trying to add words, but also read what I'm looking at.
People will say
Yep.
he can. Watch him do it now.
That's why I be thinking I'm dyslexic. I'm like, no, y'all just don't add words, and my brain is actually filling it in because it's smart.
The one thing Crowbot couldn't Google was loved.
Well, hey, Justin, and Nandrum potentially in this situation for your song here. Remember, it's Males Mental Health Month.
It's just males' mental health.
Yeah.
They get the rest.
No, it's men, not males,
Men.
because I'm pretty sure there's probably somebody debating that somewhere that Males versus men.
Did he send us a link from his? Is this a link into his or?
Oh, no, that's me.
Oh,
Yeah,
how?
that's me.
But is it a shared thing? I'm
I don't know.
confused.
Who knows?
It's a WAV.
Science.
It's going to Macromie.
McCrum. Go to McCrum.
Nandrum says he failed English. His first language is Coochie. And that's right, everybody.
And that's Wednesday, everyone.
What a part of the world is that?
He said it.
Yeah.
His language is pussy talk. So he speaks cat.
Look, taking off my set, bust down my neck. Ice on my bitch and my text split the check. Easy as they do, none of them ain't you. Rock down Chanel on your head to your shoe. I be walking on the water like I'm Jesus. Flood, 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 flood. Too in love with his stud, too in love with his jug. Too in touch with his shoe and clutch with his bud. Sitting in know we get that cold. Amazon package, we bundle up. Coco in here and we double cup. Keep it too high and we keep it tough. Fucking that bitch and she that old. I'm down with the age and no limit. I fuck any digit. As long as you over 50, I be in it for sure. Let me get high today. Fix up the schedule. Fit on me looking too terrible. Might need to buy the place before I look for drip. I might let you pick out the fit.
Thank you,
Personal
Justin.
Stylist. Can't nobody get you off the wall. Road raging, I'm calm as all. Cause you in what I don't call the law. Pay the bill when I'm out the bar. Partner, you with it. They call you my bitch, but you more than they think. Got a body and temple, the confidence, innocence, all of that shit. We tripping for miles when we get back. Walk tough and a smile for the get back. You making it all look easy. Wondering what they gon' do if you this sweet. Sitting and know we get that cold. Amazon package, we bundle up. Coco in here, we double cup. Keep it too high and we keep it tough. Fucking that bitch and she that old. I'm down with the age, no limit. I fuck any digit. As long as you over 50, I be in it for sure.
Double time.
Here's that long fade you were asking for.
Faster. Faster. Faster.
More. Triple time. Quadruple time.
People I'm tapping, gon' snap me on vote. I don't do tap if I'm drinking it cold. I don't do tap
That's
if I'm
actually pretty
paying
cool.
with cash for the government. Don't try to tax me on those. Oh, let's hear that. People I'm tapping, gon' snap me on vote. I don't do tap if I'm drinking in cold. I don't do tap if I'm paying with cash for the government. Don't try to tax me on those. Brick at the brick like I done built my home. Sticking my whip and my bullet in chrome. Pride of the Balenciaga, the Louis Vuitton with the Gucci, Chanel, and Dior. I don't be none of them niggas, you know they been yapping and capping and act for the host. Shit, I've been broke, I know how it go. Start from the bottom and sit at the floor, and the money keep coming, we keep it in rows. I babysit every Viking on shore. Pop a track hole with a yellow round bros. The bigger the bitch and the more that she eating, the maybe look back and evaluate me. And I'm trying to get out of it. This ain't no lock and keep trying to keep distance so I can get out of it. Deeper the leap that I'm taking in faith, any hate that come with it gon' brush out the taste. Got the gold in my teeth, so the carrot and cake. Take me to sip of the coke. I don't do none of that white nigga dope. People I'm tapping gon' snap me on vote. I don't do tap if I'm drinking in cold. I don't do tap if I'm paying with cash for the government. Don't try to tax me on those. Brick at the brick like I done built my home. Sticking my whip and my bullet in chrome. Pride of the Balenciaga, the Louis Vuitton with the Gucci, Chanel, and Dior.
Faster.
All
Hey.
right.
Good ending. Good ending.
Yeah.
Bravo. Good ending.
That
Clap, clap, clap.
was Nandram
Yeah.
with that track there. Don't remember the
That
name
track
of it.
there. That there track there.
Let me look at the name of it. It was Don't Know Yet. is the name of it. Or the metadata says Coco Ain't Hitting. Master 2.
Dot wave.
Justin, I tried, but I did the exact opposite of what you wanted me to do.
Do what now?
No, he was like, hey, can someone lose all their points?
I already did that.
Oh.
That already happened tonight.
Well, Justin,
Just
call
mark
it
it.
then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what y'all thinking about the track? I think towards the end it got boring.
Yeah.
It was too much.
I started zoning out. Yeah.
Like the whole transition was like that was cool,
Mm-hmm.
and then he did the flow, and then stopped, and then did the flow, and I was like, okay, cool. But then he went into like a and then that lasted for a little too long.
Yeah.
And then the song. And so
I even would have been okay if he brought the speed up and then did that little thing where he's like, oh, just kidding. And then just let it end.
It's like, D.
Yeah. That's all. I mean, other than that, everything leading up to it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sound great. Like, mix sounds great. The low end is fantastic on that one.
Let's see. Nandrum says, tried, still got to figure out the name. And Justin says it needs more Bigfoot.
It's more Bigfoot.
We
and we just hit 50,000 likes on our...
We did.
Yeah.
50,000 likes? No, I think we were... Oh, no, we was at 46,000 or something like that. 50,000 likes,
50,000 likes on it.
And we sitting here with 15 people in the stream?
Uh-huh.
Damn.
It equates to nothing. Virality
at
means
all.
Nothing.
At all. You know, there was somebody who DM'd me and was like, how much are you getting paid? I was like, nothing.
It's like, you're getting paid?
Do people think viral videos like equate to being paid?
I think if you do it consistently, yes. But
no, I mean,
but
you got to get
once,
sponsorships.
Yeah.
You got to get
turn it into
sponsorships
something.
and partner deals and stuff. But yeah, you got to do it consistently. I'm like, one viral video doesn't mean anything. We just can be like, hey, we did that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember it?
Do you remember?
Yeah.
This is our third technical viral video.
Nah, no, this is the first like
real viral.
Yeah, first real one because
people are actually interacting. Our second one was Palmer, and that one was definitely bots.
No, I mean that one only did what 13K, 20K
likes or views.
No views.
Views 150.
Oh, it did
150,000. Yeah.
I didn't even know it did that much.
Yeah.
So what was the video that went?
It was the American Idol one where he was like, "Don't do American Idol."
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, and
then Instro's one did like 50.
No, I don't know. Where was the OG Booby Black? I don't think it did that much. I think it only did like 8K.
I think it did more.
I'm pretty sure it did like 8 because I was looking at them because I was trying to see. I think OG Booby Black did 8, and then I think American Idol did like 10. I don't think it did that much.
No, American Idol did a lot. It did a lot.
I don't think it broke 100.
It did 139,000.
Did it? Yep. Really?
And then
that equated to nothing.
The Instro one did 12.3.
Yeah.
And the current one is 462.
Okay.
So we're approaching 500,000.
Yeah, I mean, what did they say? Anybody can get 1 million views? We're approaching
1 million
for the first time in 5 years, and then we still need help by people subscribing so we can pay for the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Q&A running at 5 frames a second. Justin, yeah.
Exactly.
Well, with your help, we can get a whole dedicated Q&A rig to avoid this.
Yeah, no, man. I mean, we can probably now with like multiple viral videos, we can reach out to sponsors and be like, "Hey, hey, this is what we do once a year."
Say, "Hey, Newegg, what's up?"
Yeah, right.
Send us a rig.
Please help.
I did have a plan of buying a new computer next year.
Mm-hmm.
So that is in my plans.
I still have. I bought a hard case suitcase that was specific to put computers in, so we can build a computer still. That's also on the table.
Yeah, I mean, if these events do well, we can start investing in that.
That's true.
So, saying that, I got Art Blitz coming up in 2 weeks, actually, on June 22nd. Tickets are on sale right now. You can check the link in my personal bio or whatever, or just Google Art Blitz 5. Tickets are on sale for that. That is a art battle where artists have 30 minutes to compete. They're literally face to face. They get 30 minutes to paint something on canvas. You, the audience, get to vote, and then we have 3 judges in there voting, and it's a really cool experience. It's an all ages experience. So you can get tickets to that and come out and support. There are cash prizes for the artists. I typically don't make any money off of Art Blitz, so we can kind of
change that, shall we?
Yeah. If more people show up, you know what I hate? and this is just an event. I don't even know if I should put this out there because you always got to be like, no,
Hold on.
everything is great.
Let me clip it.
Everything is just great. Everything is great. Everybody. What I hate is that so many people hit me up about, hey, can I participate? Hey, can I do this and that? Nobody who has to participate, a lot of them, they don't show up. They don't buy tickets, but they're all like, when's the next one?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and then you're like, why don't you show up and we'll talk about the next one?
and I'm like, if y'all, transparency, everybody.
Yep.
Art Blitz, to do one of them, and I clipped this shit, to do one Art Blitz cost me about $2,000.
Bum, bum,
Okay?
bum.
Yeah.
That's one event that is 3.5 hours, is about $2,000 minimum. Okay, that's minimum. And then if we factor in venue prices and stuff like that, you can see how the price starts ballooning. And then people be like, when's the next one?
Well,
I had people saying, people DM me saying, you should let me in for free.
Why?
nah.
Because I know you.
And it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. And I don't mind giving discounts. I don't mind if you're like, hey, man, I'm completely fucking broke. But don't tell me what I should do.
Yeah.
That's the main thing that pisses me off is like, don't tell me what I should do. I spend a lot of money to do this, to provide forms of entertainment for people. There's a price on that because you guys pay fucking $50 to see somebody stand in one spot and say a few words that you already know the lyrics to. You pay $50 for a whole bunch of other stuff. You pay $60 for all of that. But to watch these talented artists paint in 30 minutes some cool stuff that you get to participate in, you get to actually decide who can take home some cash that I provide them with. Yeah, it's worth $15 to get in.
Yep.
And that's it.
That at the same time too, it's like one of those things where it's like if they are your friends trying to support you, then just be like, okay, cool. Here's the money.
Yeah, most of my close friends, they do that. My close friends do that. It's people who like have had a conversation with me.
You should let me in.
Yeah, they'd be like, you should let me in. Like, oh, it's like, no.
we talked one time over at the Beecham like 6 years ago.
Yeah, nah, it's like,
I'm gonna text you that day and be like, you should let me in.
yeah, that's just from an event curators. You know, that's just a pet peeve. This is like I told you, I was like, this show is my forms of therapy. I get to speak. You know,
1 month. That's all you get.
Yep. And then no more.
No more.
Clip that if you want or whatever. It's just like, and I know a lot of event curators. They feel the same way. Like when event curators all get in the same room, like it's all jokes and stuff. And it's like, man, can you believe I did an event with somebody. I don't want to say their name because I don't want to let people know that they have this same ideology. But they're like, man, can you believe that? He was like, people were just asking me, can I get a free table? Can I do this? Can I do that? And he's like, no.
How
like,
do these events happen?
Yeah, he's like, why should I?
Yeah.
Why should I give you a free table?
Because we still have October.
Yeah, we do.
There's that.
This is true.
Keep spinning. Oh, you moved from that.
Yeah,
I thought we were on the thing.
No, that's just restream stuck on that page for us.
Oh God, these are all valid points that you're making, by the way.
Yes,
I'm just reminding you that we have one more person to listen to music to.
It's good.
I feel like there's a level though. I feel like I remember being a producer for a band and like going out to shows like 5, 6, 7, 8 shows in a row to like see how they're performing live, see if it can be translated into the studio. At some point, I should just be getting into the show.
Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't. It didn't mean for it to play. It was just glitching.
it just started.
All right. Track by October, produced by somebody say that.
Sapture.
Thank you, Nick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think that's how? What if the J is like a H?
Sapper?
Like a Y?
Yeah, it might be because it's
Sapure.
Spanish.
So if I'm wrong,
Could be Siberian.
If I'm wrong, my address is not. Well, I'm going to be read out loud on TV. But you can complain online, and no one will care.
It might be Siberia or Czech.
It's a silent B. It's a Siberia.
It's a silent B. There's actually a Q in there, but we're not going to tell you where.
You're supposed to pronounce the J like a B. Siberia, yeah.
Never know anymore.
Oh, there you go, Nandrum.
Right.
I still got to buy tickets. I haven't yet because I'm still 50-50 on coming.
No, it's all like
Nandrum,
that. I don't.
Nandrum goes out to events though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Like I don't ever take anything. Like I don't say any of this to be like, oh, now that to add some sense of urgency to anybody or whatever. I'm only speaking because this is what I'm talking about happens a lot.
Yeah,
ridiculous. And what I want to do is make like a burner page where I just screenshot it and post it.
Just post people just saying dumb shit.
Yeah, and it's like, and a lot of them try to do it like out of, they think it's a joke, and I'm like, it doesn't trigger me anymore.
Right.
It used to.
Sure.
I'm like, it doesn't trigger me anymore. I usually just respond with like, oh, you can participate in a ticket giveaway that I do for every single goddamn event that I do. And that's usually my response, and it doesn't trigger me. But it's like, it is like, if you are that person that does that with somebody else, I'm saying this because a lot of event curators do not say this. And if you're here in the stream, you can hear this and you can probably spread this. You can be kind, spread kindness to other people. Do not do that because it demeans everything that they are trying to do.
I think this might be one of those American exception. What's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, exception. Where you're like, I'm going to take a shot and see if I can get me some free tickets.
Which is fine, but there's ways to ask.
Right.
There's particular, like if somebody was like, hey, I love like.
Yeah.
Try.
Yeah.
Try a little bit. Like
it's the syntax of how they're doing it. It's the me.
If Nick was like, "Hey, I would really like to go to K today, but my week has been crazy. I don't have any of I don't have any of this. Whatever." And I'm like, man, me and Nick have had a whole bunch of back and forth about this. I know Nick loves K Tronada music. Whatever. Nick, pull up.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Communication.
Because but don't be like, you should.
Yeah. It's the syntax of it. It's how they're putting it out there. Yep. Yeah.
Like if Nick was like, John, you should let me in for free. Nick's done a lot for me.
However,
that's a whole different thing. But if Nick was a random,
hey, I met you at the gas station. You should let me into your event.
No. I'm about to say, if I ever did that to you, I would hope you would tell me fuck off or something like that. It's like, no. You sat on my couch and in the bar and I heard this so many times. It's like, fuck
all the way off.
All right, it might be October. Yeah, we are just getting to your song, so you are all bueno.
Yeah. And Nandrum said I got a discount code for if I decide. Yeah, because I give out discount codes.
See,
which is
communication.
Which even makes it even crazier. Because I post on them to be like, you should let me in for free.
You should buy it on a discount.
I have people that do hit me up like, hey, you got a discount code for that? I'm like, oh, not this one, or yes, I do.
Yeah.
Here you go. That's cool.
It's built in.
Yeah.
I
was about to say, if you actually go listen to this particular mix, it's actually hidden somewhere in the song. If you can find it, type it in.
Yeah.
Let me listen to it to see if it is. there's I have 4 different discount codes, but I've only given out 1. No, I've given out 2, but I have 4 different types. So I haven't given out any of the other ones, but I have maybe some song said it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like there are YouTubers and all that I watch that do that all the time. It's like, hey, like look out for this phrase, and if you get it and it's randomly selected, you'll get a free month of whatever for something. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Fun games.
Do some stereo phasing with the secret message.
All right, we got Lowlights by October, produced by Sapphire. That's Arabic.
8 more vowels than it should have.
Fa is PJ. Here is ER. It's Arabic.
Game before the name before the fame. Gotta put my whole team.
Yeah, October. Correct us in the comments, please.
Almost broke her knees for it.
Hold up. I gotta rewind this because right off the bat, it sounds terrible.
I kind of like this vocode. Does
Vocoder is cool.
Yeah.
The rapping.
White jacket on, that polished mail, no pocket mail, can't lean on it. Game before the name before.
No, man.
Is that clipping I'm hearing?
No, it ain't even
Or
that.
It's just.
I'm gonna give it a chance to hear it drop, but this right when I paused it, I would have already turned it off. The moment that's not what the beat's doing.
Right.
Like
It's
we don't
also
have
not the level of energy.
we have no indication that is the BPM of the beat because we have do do, and then we have the vocoder that did its thing. There's no indication that the cadence that you're doing fits the BPM. So instantly, my ear is like, this is going to sound terrible. I'm passing. But let's give it to when the beat drops.
White jacket on, that polished mail, no pocket mail, can't lean on it. Game before the name before the fame, gotta put my whole team on it. Girl lay down low key on it, almost broke both her knees for it. Got me saying, is this how
Almost
it's
like a
supposed
halftime
to
thing?
be? 'Cause I could give you all you want.
This is better.
It's doing too much.
I feel like this song should have started where we're at right now. Like the little dip.
But like a 30-second
He could have
intro?
he could have done this. He was just doing too much.
White jacket on, that polished mail, no pocket mail.
While drinking on that first it's too many words. So while drinking on that smell got me leaning or something like that. Like
Can't lean on.
so
White jacket on, that polished mail, no.
while drinking on that smell, it got me leaning. Something got me seeming. Dun, 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 dun. And that way you're on a cadence. Yeah, that way you're on a cadence, and then when it drops, it's like now it makes more sense.
Oh, and also apparently it is
Pocket mail can't lean on it.
Sapir.
Sapir.
Yeah, it's like it's in the restream.
Sapir.
Game before the
Sapir.
White jacket on, that polished mail, no pocket mail, can't lean on it.
It's too
Game
many
before-
words.
For the name before the
I didn't
fame,
think it
gotta
should
put
be
my
in
whole
here.
team on it. Girl lay down low key on it, almost broke both her knees for it. Got me saying,
I believe the song should start
this is how it's supposed
right
to be.
here.
'Cause I could
Like
give
completely delete all the stuff in the
Yep.
beginning and
Yeah.
just have it at since I was supposed to
Yep.
be. That'll work too.
Yeah.
got me saying,
I can start with the got me saying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Since
yeah.
I was supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
is this got me saying, is this how it's supposed to be? 'Cause I could give you all you want.
It's so much better.
Baby, all you want is yours. Baby, I won't lose the war. I bet you heard all the sounds before. But this is what we gotta be.
Compression.
Yeah, this is what we gotta be. This is what we gotta close enough. Now I don't think I can get close to love.
Definitely needs
I
compression.
don't think that's sad.
Yeah.
We close enough. Now I don't think I can get close to love. And I don't think that's sad. Are we? More claps, it's a civil issue. Why my brothers and my sisters gotta catch an issue?
Yeah, please. The beginning gotta delete. You could have it say, and then you can talk in the beginning and be like, "Oh yeah, this is the one right here." Yeah. Because all the stuff you said in the beginning, what the fuck does it have to do with anything else?
Yes.
me like leaners. Tony is talking about these lemurs. Told him endangered species and chemers.
And then it's got me saying, and then you get this rhyme scheme, and this fits.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we broke it.
Revolution, red flags, it's a different era. No grass for the lads with a different issue. Revolution will not be televised.
Compression.
I mean, the beat isn't really like
all the lies.
Yeah.
the beat's cool. I
Every
like
lie,
the
every
beat.
lie,
Yes.
every lie.
It needs to
All
be
the
like
time, all the time, all the
really
time.
mixed.
Where your lies, where your lies, where your lies at? Where you die, where you die, where you die.
Like I kind of want to steal just the
Tell me
beat.
now if you like that. Tell me now if you like, if you ride that.
I don't think anything has been mixed in the beat. Everything seems like it's at plus 12 decibels.
Is nearing
Here it comes.
They're
coming right for us.
Getting real life. Dead cannot confess, I try to lie. Monsters creeping, night it creeping now. Who you with? Having fun. What you know? Yeah, get it now. Running town. Having loud. Yeah, go for fun. Get a gun. Hit it
Kind of sounds a little bit like
hit the target.
Lamp Hugger.
Hit the market. Hit the spark.
A little bit, yeah.
I think Lamp Hugger would do something on this
They
beat.
coming
Right.
now.
This feels very demo.
They coming now. Talking now. Oh.
Yeah. The beat is fire. That's for sure. But the beat needs to be mixed completely. Like
Yeah.
every part of it needs to be mixed. And if he made it cool, Safier made it.
Sapier.
So if he could sing you the stems,
Sapier.
like that would be dope. What your idea for it is, like what you're building, that sounds good. The beginning, I would cut that rap in the beginning. It doesn't add anything to it. All it does is take away.
Yeah.
Because
Especially as a start.
and it's like you never even go back to that rhyme scheme.
Right.
The beat does nothing to even complement that
There's not
rhyme
even
scheme.
vocoding.
The vocoding was cool.
Yeah, the
Yes.
vocoding was cool. If you're going to use it as a beat, use it later on when the beat is established, and now you can blend those things together.
That vocoding should come back right here
yeah,
if it'll play.
if it'll play.
Like right here,
This is what we gotta.
like
Right there. Yeah.
that vocoding should be right here.
Yep. Because that's the musicality. Otherwise, it's just literally
I'm
a
about to say,
beat.
so the vocoder stuff is in. I heard it in the back half of the song for sure.
And here, like
Yeah, it's in there.
yeah, here,
Every
that's
lie,
good.
every
Yeah,
lie.
just
But it's
All
just
the
once.
Time, all the time, all the time.
There we
No,
go.
it's there.
Where
Yeah.
your lies, where your
It's
lies,
built into
where
the
your
beat.
lies, yeah.
That's good.
Where you die, where you die, where you
There we
die.
go.
Yeah.
it's just
Tell me
real
now,
quiet.
Tell me now if you like that. Tell me now.
Yeah, make
if
that
you
a
like, if
theme.
you ride
Yes.
Okay.
Another thing too is that opening singing kind of thing that I pointed out, like that feels like a chorus. Like do that again somewhere. I think it only happens once.
What this?
The it's like no, it's like there's the big dip this way, and then there's a small dip in the middle of that right there.
My jacket on is how it's supposed to be.
Oh,
Cause I could give you all you want.
that sounds like a chorus.
Maybe all you want is
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah, make that the chorus.
Maybe I won't lose a war.
I think the problem with the song is just the structure. I think
Structure.
there's a lot of idea, and then when you get into lots of all right. So here's another thing. You might have compression. It's possible you have compression per vocal track, but when they all come in, now you're getting clipping. So you need to do a bus compressor also, which is all those vocals feed into an auxiliary, and then there's another compressor on that auxiliary that's preventing them from all being like when they all stack up together.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Get that triple stage compression.
I mean, you're going to want a song to sound big and stacked all together, so that's how you do it. Happy to help, October. Truly, though, happy to help. I think there's a lot of potential in this song. I really do.
Andrew, man.
So, John, you want to read that out?
No, I was going to let that one exist.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed. There are particular comments I don't read.
Oh, yeah.
I laugh at them. I don't read them.
Yeah, I know.
But people they'll see it pop up in the reel and they're like, "Oh, that's comments funny." So guys, keep being. I like the community we have in
Yes.
the chat room.
Yeah.
Like I like it. There's the few. There's the -2 to +2 women that hang out in the chat room.
Didn't see any of them tonight.
Yeah, didn't see any. But they hang out in here, and then it's a lot of guys just like having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about life and shit.
Being mature but immature at the same time. It's great.
It's a safe space.
It's not obnoxious. That's
No.
I mean,
That
I
is
think
true.
anytime it was obnoxious, I was always like, chill the fuck out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Cool. Is that Wednesday?
Yeah, unless that
We survive.
Gone Wallace, you want to...
I ain't seen nothing.
No? That's if y'all wanted to. I mean, I can pop back over here and see if anything else is in here.
if it loads.
Open the queue. This thing is...
Nope.
Yeah, Nero's terrible. Why haven't they fixed it? This is easy stuff to...
It is.
I'm saying that like I can fix their code.
Because it would be too easy to fix it.
Yeah.
There's also BBS 4. I don't know.
I
These
don't
are
believe
two
I
people
know.
that I've never heard before.
Yeah.
Gone Wallace or BBS 4. If you wanted to. They're not here.
Yeah. I would say, if anything, we could probably do like maybe 10 seconds, see if we like it even then, and then go from there.
Ooh.
Okay.
A reaction.
I know if I hit play now, it won't. It won't
It'll crash
actually.
your computer.
Yeah, it won't actually work. It'll just randomize whoever I'm playing.
Also, Alan Marcus says hello, or technically he says hi.
Oh, Alan. I mean, I think Alan said that earlier, and I think he was
Yes.
probably like, "Is this pre-recorded? You guys don't notice me." Nah, but Alan, welcome.
Nah,
Welcome, Alan
we see
Marcus.
you.
We acknowledge
Yeah,
you.
welcome to the stream. You're new.
Are you any one of the artists that submitted to
Yeah, are you Gone Wallace or are you
whatever the other person was?
Yeah.
BBS4, I think. Yeah.
all right, we said we're doing like 10 seconds of this. This is real reaction time. Should
Yeah,
I
just see.
should I change it to our face?
Should we actually react?
Yeah, just lean in. Just be like,
yeah, no, I can I can change it to our
oh,
face and
let
you
me
can,
not get.
yeah, you can
There we
see
go.
our face and all of that good stuff.
Can you see the live chat? Yes, we can.
Actually,
It's just delayed.
he put it in caps.
Yes.
Can you see? Like speaking.
Can I get you a drink? Do you want to dance?
we should write back to him in like capital letters.
Ferris, there you are. Hey.
Ferris.
Yeah, Ferris.
I was about to say, it's only like, what, 7 or 8 in the morning for you now?
Yeah.
Might
What
be.
time is it there?
What, England's a 5 hour. I think they're pretty close to that same. So either 5 or 6
I thought it was
hours.
in Egypt. I thought no.
Yeah, Alan.
No,
there's-
Egypt is the same as Eastern Standard Time for some reason.
yeah. 100%.
In this big,
It was
big world
5
we
a.m.
live
in Egypt, and it was 5 a.m. somewhere else at the same time when they're not even in the same thing, but it was happening. All right, yeah, Alan, the chat is slow for, there's been stuff happening.
Yeah, don't worry. You're all good.
It's an OBS thing. But yeah, welcome, Alan. We're going to listen to a little bit of Ali's Bed, and welcome Ferris, by the way. Why does this sound so familiar? Like the drum pattern and the bass.
Well, I mean, it's just a simple 4 pattern.
No, the sounds.
Oh. Maybe stock samples. Ferris says it is 6 a.m.
TV on, going with shits like EDI. Mean inside the studio. I ride inside convertible with Keenan like I'm Coolio. And I control the movie.
Very Odd Future
Damn near
sound.
born
Yeah.
Tony
It
Hawk.
needs like
The
East
Golden
Coast Odd
Globe,
Future.
Like Braxton
Needs a
and
master.
sister roll with me. You bet it's comfortable.
It's very, like,
it's nothing like this hotel
weird in the
room.
mids.
Baby, put your TV on. You probably see me on it.
Alan dares us to watch BFD like we know what the fuck that is.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I dare you to watch it and tell us about it. You won't.
I double dare you.
I triple dog dare you.
This is actually good.
Yeah, it is.
This is good.
It needs a master.
Sounds very low quality too.
Yes, it needs like a real cleaned up master.
This is from 8 days ago. It sounds like it's from 17 years ago. Like quality wise, it sounds like it's 64-bit.
Yeah.
like 64 kilobytes per second.
64-bit floats. All of the dynamics.
64 kilobytes per second.
Yeah. It literally does too. It's got like the weird warble in the high end.
Yeah. This is definitely less than 128.
It needs to do something.
He said he's already seen all the episodes of BFD. It's on YouTube, but he won't tell us about it, so he didn't do our dare.
Yep. Too bad.
Okay.
And we're also supposed to know what BFD stands for.
Yeah. I dare you to watch some big fucking devils. What?
The Sentinels did additional vocals.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting like some soul vibes almost, or not Motown, but like I don't know, like there's something particular about like the low male vocal that's in there. I'm really liking.
It just needs a master.
Yeah,
it's a real good master.
And also not to be exported at 64 kilobytes.
Yeah, and that's part of the mastering process. Yes.
No, but it was producing, recording producers was Gone Wallace. Studio personnel and recording engineer was Gone Wallace. Performer and rap vocalist was Gone Wallace. Performer and additional vocalist was the Sentinel, so he made this in his home studio.
Yes.
But it really sounds like it's Haven Record. Well, that's probably his publishing company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gone Wallace, get a mastering engineer. In fact, get a mix engineer, because it just sounds like you were in your studio and you decided to play the part of the mix and the mastering engineer. And it sounds like it would sound really good in your studio. I don't know who I'm talking to.
64 kilobytes
at
per
64
second.
kilobytes per second. Ferris, I hope you're well. Production needs to be a bit more full as well, but it's really great. Yeah.
I think
good seeing you.
Honestly, would it be in a loop like that? It doesn't need to be 2 minutes. Like,
nah.
It could have been a minute and 20.
That's right. That middle
seconds.
in the middle just got kind of, and then the additional vocals came in. They could have come in way earlier. Yeah.
Oh, Farrah, since you're here, in case you haven't gone back yet, I think the general comments were to expand the dynamic range of your piece.
Yeah, the frequencies. You got a big mid cut in your song, and I don't think it needs to be in there.
Yeah, take that EQ off the piano or whatever you have happening.
Yeah, make it sound a little bit more full. Because it's a really fun song, Ferris. It's a really fun song. It hits on a soft spot of mine, which is Katamari. It feels very Katamari.
All right, so this one is called Only You Who Can I Love, BBS 4. We're going to give it a few seconds.
BBLs.
See what happens.
Yeah, BBS. What do y'all think the BB stand for?
Brazilian butt.
Botox bullets.
Botox bullets.
Super Saiyan 4.
Super Saiyan level 4. Yeah.
Isn't that SJ something?
Yeah, that's SSJ. Which
okay.
That was Super Saiyan Jin.
Interesting.
Well, right off the bat, I hate how it starts. Like, it just starts. Like, as a DJ, because this sounds like there would be something a DJ would use. As a DJ, this sucks.
Because you can't drop into it.
You can, but the way you can't, like, the way you mix into it, it's like, it's such an abrupt start that you just choose not to.
Yeah.
Like, you'll just find a different track. So, like, the likelihood of this track being played, like, I hit play, it's instantly vocals. Like, that's terrible for a DJ.
Yeah.
Terrible.
This also sounds MP3 quality.
Yeah, now that I could stem it out and I could start it where it's just vocals and then I could do all this extra stuff, but why?
Yeah. Just give it like 10-15 seconds of headroom of instrumentals and all that.
Yeah, give me that beat. Give me that beat in the beginning. 4-bar loop.
Something tells me it's the same for the next minute. And a half. 2 minutes.
gonna get 3.
You can, but you might be in a different part of the song.
Yes.
Like, this isn't bad. The intro I really don't like. The beginning I don't like.
Yeah.
Because from a DJ's perspective.
Yeah.
I think it needs some.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's in there, but it's really buried.
Yeah. Either something with like a key, like keys or synth, or like maybe like brass, just kind of like.
The whole thing sounds like an MP3. It's another 64-bit song. There's like no high end.
There isn't.
That's is like.
Is it in there or am I imagining it?
I think you're imagining it.
Yeah.
No, there is.
There's something.
It's just teeny tiny. It's way in the back. There.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is there. Whatever the keys are doing, please bring that up.
Ooh, either
Because
that or
this is very house. If it's almost house, so it's like make those keys play because that's house.
I think they hit us with a 2-song song.
They did.
Wow. But in that first song though, they should definitely add like little like vibraphone
Second
runs.
song doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, that'd be a switch after that first half for me.
Yeah, don't do that. Make that two separate. Make that 2 separate songs.
So, who artist says song makes me think of a girl, power Disney music in a good way.
Here I was. I thought everybody was seeing what we were doing over here, but they weren't. They were just watching us and me click buttons and stuff.
Oh, hi! You can see.
You can imagine what the song looked like.
Yeah,
you can. It's not that important.
I put it on the screen. I really. Nandrum says Q really activated the underground manosphere on the internet. They need you to preach again.
That's true.
You gotta be careful with that. You start activating the red pill people. People already think that what I was saying was red pill.
It's insane.
Which it's absolutely insane. It's not. What I was saying wasn't red pill. First of all, it's jokes. But then second of all. So what is also what I found funny, because there's like the few brave women that have commented. They were very brave to comment on there. But what I found like funny is like all the men on there. A lot of the comments they knew it was jokes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is really dope because it wasn't. The red pill dudes, there was very few.
Right.
Very few of them.
This wasn't botted. This wasn't like,
Most of the dudes knew it was a joke, and they were playing into the joke because it was like a safe space for men to play into this joke because it's something where it's like, we know.
Yeah.
And then you had the rare women get on there talking about, you see how they're talking about blah, blah, blah. And I really wanted to comment to one of them. It's like, why do you believe like that a part of some people's mental instability isn't derived from a relationship with the opposite sex?
I know what you're talking about.
I wanted to say that, but then I was just like, I'm not going to say that because their profile said they, them. And I was
they're just out here to trigger everybody.
And I know that's like, wait, what does that mean? And I'm like, you know what it means. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it said that, and it was private, and it's like that person is just on there because they're going through their own internal thing, and they just don't want to see that kind of camaraderie happening.
Right.
And I was like, okay.
Well, that's what the world does not want to see, the kind of camaraderie that we pulled out of everybody. Yeah, they want to see rage baiting.
And that's what it was. It was like, it was camaraderie surrounded by a joke, and that was cool. And for the most part, everybody was real fun. There was some funny comments too. Like, my favorite one though is when some dude was just like, he was like, suicide rates are now zero.
Drop to zero.
Yeah, like, and I was like, that's the point of this whole thing. Like, maybe some dudes just having a day, browsing Instagram, and they see that and they have a laugh and they like, you know what? Not today.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. And
Yeah.
that was the point. That was the point of it. That was the whole point. It was just to have some fun, make them laugh. Sometimes you can laugh at your own struggles. You can laugh at all of that stuff. You know, other people understand. It's not like you're the only one going through some of these things. It's not solo. You're not going through it alone. There's a place, you know, it's like a safe space. But
yeah,
some people
whether people understand that or not is up to them.
Yeah, and a lot of them I didn't comment back on. I commented back on everybody who was having a good time.
Yeah, which I think was a good move.
Yeah, and then the second reel I posted, somebody pretty much told me, well, why do you talk?
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
And I love that they were like, what did they say? It was like interesting or something like that.
Yeah, no, they
and
said fascinating.
Yeah, fascinating. And you were like, why are you still talking to me? Fascinating. Fascinating.
Yeah.
And also, and then you hit him with the syntax. Also,
Yeah.
I didn't say he or she.
Yeah, I was
fascinating.
Like, yeah. And so
West Side. What's up, West Side?
Yeah. What's going on, sir?
Right at the anniversary. Know your girth, Kings.
Yeah, know your girth is like, I think it's the one of the no, it's not one of the top comments. It has like 1,000 likes. I forgot which one that was. But
I'm gonna find it.
It's funny. The comments are funny, man.
Some of the and that's what it makes me really happy that it's not bots.
Yeah,
botted out. Yeah.
What made me happy was that it's just dudes understanding the joke, where it's just like, yes, it's delusional stuff. Yes, it's not real, but it's funny. And that's all that matters is that this is funny.
It's just penis jokes.
Because the whole joke is Men's Mental Health Month. If y'all don't even if the fact that most people have never heard of it until last week.
Yep.
And it's like, when did they create this? It's the whole meta joke of like every month there's something every month
to celebrate or be aware of.
Yeah. And it's like, man, who knew of this? And it's like, oh, now it's a thing. And so it's like the meta-ness of all of the jokes is like, guys got it. And then you got people in there who there was a few, very few, and I don't really care for those.
The highest comments likes was somebody just re-quoting. She doesn't even know her left from her right.
Yeah. No, there's one with like 1,600.
Okay.
I think left from right is like the second.
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
And then they stopped at that. I was like, she doesn't even know it left from right. So how's she gonna tell you about your size? How is that demeaning women? When that's just telling men, don't take what she says to you as a stab to the heart.
Remember, people,
be confident in yourself.
Looking to be offended. Looking to be offended is the key word here.
So if anybody hates me enough to then watch our next stream, they'll hear this and they'll be like, oh, well, maybe he is right.
Where is this one?
Yeah. Good times, though.
Is that Wednesday?
Yeah, that is, man. We're at that point. After this, I'm gonna make another video for my mix. If you guys haven't listened to my mix, this is some jungle drum and bass. It's out on SoundCloud right now. You can check that out. If you guys are in Orlando and you want to go to an art show, Art Blitz is June 22nd, which is 2 weeks.
Oh, she doesn't even know what she wants for dinner.
That has a top comment.
That's one of the top comments.
Oh. See,
yeah,
I ain't say that in the video.
No, and then you posted. We're gonna post another video.
Oh yeah, where it was like it talks about
I don't know.
But yeah, so June 22nd is literally 2 Sundays from now. Well, it'll be the second Sunday from now, June 22nd. Come out to Art Blitz. You can find all of that stuff on my social media inside the links in the bio. It's a really cool event. Bring a date, bring the family, whatever. And what else is coming up? Infocom.
Infocom next week.
Is anybody? Well, Infocom is this week.
End of this week.
Yeah, it is. It is now. It happened today. Today was exhibit day.
Yeah.
And Infocom ends on Friday, except for unless you got like all those classes and stuff. That's on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
But exhibit ends on Friday.
I'm going out Friday, probably midday. My wife's going out in the morning because there's not enough people here to care. But I think her company is going to be the company that does the refresh for their update in the next couple years.
Oh, okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Nah, not InfoWars. I don't think they'll be at InfoComm, but
who knows?
InfoComm is happening. If you guys want to get in for free, there are free codes. Nandrum commented, "I'm reporting this video for racism."
Okay. InfoWars. Hold on. I have a picture, and I will post. Hold on.
What, the InfoComm free
the
code?
code? Yep.
Yeah, so there's a free, what, you going to post it in the Discord?
I'll post it in the chat, and I'll post it in the Discord. RTPM25.
Yeah, that's one. There's also Info Free or IC Free is another code to do InfoComm for free if you're interested in doing that. Instagram, 50,000 people liked your reel. Do we get a plaque for that? Only YouTube sends out plaques.
Everybody wants a participation. No, I'm just kidding.
RTPM25. RTPM25.
Yeah,
Oops.
so if you haven't gone to InfoComm, it is real cool if you're into audio and nerd stuff and you are in Orlando. Sign up. Go to InfoComm. What is it? InfoComm dot something. But Google it.
Avixa.
Yeah, Google it, go to it, sign up, register. In about 25 minutes, they send you your QR code. And then you can go to the exhibit hall, walk around, play with. I really want to play with all the Allen and Heath gear.
Yeah.
So I'm going for that. Digico's always there. Pioneer's usually there, so I want to play with some of the new Pioneer controllers, even though I don't use any Pioneer gear. Native Instruments is never there because, of course, why would they be?
Yep.
What do they have to show for it?
Uh-huh.
They go to NAMM, but they don't go anywhere else
Of course,
because it's
of
Native
course.
Instruments. But
thank you, Justin. Justin posted the link.
L Acoustics is usually there, and they've
been
will
really
display,
blowing up.
They'll display a
Yeah.
lot of their speakers. There's a lot of video stuff, video people there. So and there's ATEM, Black Magic is there too with all their new cameras and stuff, and that's super cool.
And therefore, Da Vinci's there.
Yeah. Yeah, and Andrew said YouTube's like 10 minutes behind. Yeah.
Lol.
Justin's response. Dog, that's fucked.
Nah. More like YouTube, get fucked. Come over to Twitch, we have cookies and bingo.
Speaking of bingo, I guess I'll start.
Yeah.
Into the stream, right?
Yeah, I'll call like another 5 random and see what happens. Let's put it that way.
Oh, shit.
Because I've not really been paying attention.
You should call a random.
Call random?
Call. You should call. Why did it not update?
1, 2,
Boom.
3, 4, 5. Actually, you're wearing. Yeah, you are wearing black. Okay, never mind. Thought that was a duplicate. Did I get anything? Nope.
I did.
Dang.
You want to get out of here? Play
Yeah,
some,
now that I won bingo, we're good.
play some jungle drum and bass mixed with freestyle music. How about
Yeah.
that? How about that?
Yeah. What about that?
Maybe the next mix I'll do will be freestyle.
Justin says call 33. Justin, you can call 33.
You know what? Surprise! I'm gonna call everything.
Supplies, motherfucker.
Boom! Now I'm second place in bingo. Ha.
Which is also a bingo card. Oh, Justin got it first.
Wait, did he?
Justin got it
Ah, you jerk. Well, that's Wednesday.
first. Edgar asks, need to throw a house party soon. Yeah. Or says, need to throw a house party soon.
You should throw a house party.
Why should I do a house party? So I have to clean up after everybody?
I think he just said in general, need to throw a house party soon.
Oh, does he need to throw a house party?
Maybe let's have a party at Edgar's place.
He just moved into a new
Yep.
spot, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he needs to throw a house party.
Surprise.
Yeah, I do get-togethers. I don't do house parties. There's a huge difference.
Yes.
It's true.
You can find videos of my house parties on YouTube. I do not do those anymore. I do get-togethers.
For safety reasons.
That and a whole bunch of other reasons, man.
All right.
Cleanup is crazy.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to get out of here.
Thanks for hanging out. we'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Yeah.
When we'll have even more likes on our viral video.
We'll see if the next one goes viral.
Yeah.
It's like 1.5K. I don't think that one will go viral though.
Probably not. But I mean, it took 5 days for the other one.
Yeah.
4 days. Yeah, we'll take all of our viral currency and we'll spend it on nothing.
Yeah.
Those are called Q points.
Spend it all on Bitcoin.
Andrew says I do orgies at the crib. We'll see you guys. Thanks for hanging out.